Everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. Going through a few things with the Barshop here. This tool I acquired from my good friend Jim. Actually, he pretty much donated it to the cause when you come right down to it. But anyway, wanted to go through this for folks that have never seen one. Barshop was made by Specialty Motors in Washington, Longview. They are still in business. You can't buy these anymore. Haven't been able to for a while. It's the throwaway era. Most people don't bother to refurbish a guide bar, but this particular model was designed to allow you to grind the rails of the bar down flat and to regroove if your bar groove gets too narrow to where your drive links on the chain are dragging. So first, you'll notice bad lighting, but that's a brand new wheel, as is this grooving wheel. Those are still available. Couldn't tell you for how long, but if I had to guess, I'd say the best days are past in terms of parts and availability for these. You do need to order them from Barshop, from Specialty Motors for the Barshop. There's the wheel that I took off. Pretty worn. I'm going to save it for a rainy day, but you can see how much meat is on that guy there. And I didn't even have a grooving wheel. What was left was just the broken carcasses. So you do get, with your new wheels, some of these shims, and those are to set the height of your grooving wheel to the proper clearance. Now, that's hard to see, but that one is set for a 50 gauge bar. If that does not totally do it, you can level your deck and raise and lower it with these bolts right here. Mine actually was a little out of level when I started out, which is interesting. You know, at $13 a grooving wheel, you don't want to shatter one of those right away before you've even gotten a chance to use it. On these big new bar rail wheels, those are 45 bucks a pop, so do yourself a favor, be kind to them. The bar we're looking at today has seen a lot of use. It's a sprocket nose bar, but I've gone ahead and punched the sprocket out, and I'm going to put a new one in. You can see there's a lot of wear down here at the tip. Now, to do this one 100% right, you probably would need to weld this up with some hardened material. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try and recontour the nose just a little bit, get this mostly ground down, and with a new sprocket in there, it's going to lift the chain as it comes out here, and I'm going to see if I can make this thing work. Don't expect this to be a pristine bar, but it'll be fun to mess with it. So for starters, I'm going to grind these grooves fairly close to flat. I'm going to need to come back and close them with a bar rail closer, but I want to at least kind of get them started off level, and then I'll flip the machine on. This thing rotates and we'll do a little grooving, just kind of let you see what this is all about. Okay, I don't want to make a 400 gigabyte video here, so this needs a lot more work, but I think you'll see the rail on the right is almost universally shiny. The rail on the left is not. That means it was much lower than the one on the right, probably from the tooth that, you know, your tendency is to file one side of the chain lower than the other, just whether you're right or left-handed. Still got plenty of work to do out on that tip, but I think in the right light you can see that down in the bar groove is shiny now, and that's from grinding out a little bit. Doesn't take a whole lot, but I'm gonna say this bar is kind of an experiment. I'll see if it comes out okay to use on a cutting saw, but anyway, that's how the Barshop works. If you've got an old guide bar that you want to have freshened up, give me a yell through the website, shoot me an email, and we'll see what we can do.